There we go. I do have hotkeys. I'm not a lame-o, I swear. I just... Please. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get into Doki Doki. So might as well share this on Discord. Because... Why the frick not? Doki Doki. Do do do. Do do do. Do. Alright, cool. So, let's get to going. I completely hint. You could use skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. My voice is not prepared to be doing these voices, but you know, I honestly do not care. So, you know, I kind of forgot what my voice was for Sayori, but honestly, once again, I don't care. So, wait, can I please enlarge in this? Thank you. Give me a second. Give me a second. I think I can find a part of the last stream where I talked, where I'd say Sayori's voice. Okay. That's, nope. I already know Natsuki and Yuri's.
No, I do. I'm sorry, Yuri.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh, come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Flat! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? A cookie friggin' flew through the air and hit her in the face. I highly doubt that was accidental. Sorry, I had to get back onto the stream because for some reason I decided to just completely get off my phone. Sure enough, it was a gigantic cookie wrapped in plastic. Actually, I gotta make it like this. It's easy for me to read the text. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally making you react. Natsuki, that's nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going to act through a lot, just one cookie. Sayori takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Suri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to snudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans back and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Hew. Excuse me. Hew. Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Uno momentio. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Man, I completely forget my voice for... Like, I knew Natsuki was like a rougher kind of voice, but I don't quite remember exactly what it was, what it sounded like. I changed it quite a lot. I would jump between voices. I'm trying to find Natsuki's voice, cause oh no, that's... I'm trying to find Natsuki. Whoa, that's right, it's this voice right here. Yeah, I remember now. This voice is a very big strain on my throat, but whatever. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has it? Huh? I would be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. My Marge voice is not good today because of my throat, but like, I'll do my best, people. I'll do my best. Don't worry. Homie. Oh, there you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Huh? That doesn't make sense, though. You would have heard the bell at least. I might not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That is so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. I'm like changing Sayori's voice every time I pick, like, seriously, it's kind of annoying, but, you know, I can't pick a voice for her. She's kind of, I don't know. I kind of do low-pitch voices for her because my voice really hurts lately, so, you know, for all of them, that is. Like, they're all lined up and crap, whatever. And Monica looks at me. Maybe just once I'll get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Samus. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share one once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape deck. Can't read today. I'm sorry. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we had been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. In that case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I could make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice hot cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind was a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off? Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell them something wrong with helping involve Samus in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Samus. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, sometimes, about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Samus, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you can always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Samus, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Samus, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. I think it's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature at the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I couldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hew hew. Yay, another hew hew. Hew hew. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. And I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Samus. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Samus, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? I'm kidding. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can't read with my back against the wall. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, Yuri. Almost let that one slip, didn't you? Probably because of... Oh, shoot. That's not... I shouldn't be saying that in public. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why I used to sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get that book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. The bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, and since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the reading positions as last time. Oh crap, my auto's on. I don't want auto to be on. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Ah! Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being a little apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I didn't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I don't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as like she needs to confirm what just happened. Samus. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but sometimes this game is so like awkward yet just like adorable at the same time. You're just kind of like, I don't know how to feel right now. It's kind of funny though. It's really funny. Like, you feel, it's, like, funny because, like, for the characters, you're kind of just like, oh, well, that's awkward. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. This situation has gotten really tense. Like, watching how certain things transform into, like, this awkward situation and or really adorable situation. You're kind of just like, okay, so... I wonder what the other person's thinking. But they're really good at explaining what the other person's thinking. I mean, obviously through text and through dialogue, you know. It's kind of what the game, that's what the main importance of the game is. It's like, if you don't have a good way to, you know, express what the characters are feeling, then it's kind of crappy. Then it's just like, okay, well, this character's got, you know, being boozled and, like, totally didn't even react. So... I haven't played many visual novels, just a couple, and, you know, they were weird novels, visual novels, very weird, but this one is good at capturing the emotions of other characters, especially Yuri, since she's very awkward and, like, sensitive and stuff, you know, and she almost let something slip earlier that would, literally, I almost died at, so this situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Or their breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it into her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Oh shoot, that's Natsuki. Homie! Samus, can you help Yuri put away? Guys, if I go homie, everyone's like, it's me trying to get into Marge's voice because it's easiest for me to practice by saying homie because, you know, she says that quite a lot. But anyways, Samus, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that it's something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. That's friggin' awkward. We're gonna do Yuri first, because, you know, we're going for the Yuri route. Because, like, everybody does Yuri. She's friggin' adorable. Anyway, let's see what you've written. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Samus, this might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you ever pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you that was kind of techniques worth practicing. Okay. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being a parent like this. Appreciated like this, I guess. It sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. That was Yuri's voice. Anyway. Yuri and my voice are a bit the same, but hers is a little more monotone, you know. I will mostly be talking about their voices this entire time. You know, I'm gonna have to, like, redo the series or something. And, like, do a different route, probably. I don't know. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wanderary human. I think that says wanderary, I don't know. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well awake of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Ooh, hint, hint, hint. My bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon on an image. I think that's supposed to say an image. The moon indicates its phase. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at cursive, so I can't. I'm not very good with the incursive, but hey, that's cool. That much more light off of my cutting knife. the very light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. That raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic I don't know how to say that. Conditioning. I slice the bread. I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a little bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I can take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own time. Oh, wait, why did I even say time? That made no sense. I'm totally tripping out. I'm tripping. Shrapping. Do. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Your unusual hobbies being cutting yourself. In those sort of things, I'm usually forced to keep it to myself. So I'm supposed to enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Samus? Well, I guess I do. It feels like everyone has a little something like that. The best way you can respect each other's and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now, but I'm glad that you are a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There's really aren't many people like you, Samus. That's exaggerating a little. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, we're gonna do Natsuki yet, because she's my second favorite. Well, she's my first favorite, but, she's just not the one we ended up drifting towards. We accidentally drifted towards Yuri. I wanted to do Natsuki, but I kind of messed up on the poems, so you know how it is. Well, I can't admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess it's because you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, I can't. How can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it wasn't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite long love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can really you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that subject of this poem is ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has something kind of a weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out and make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking their things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said your poem was an unusual hobbies of her. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about their things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she had some weird hobbies. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. Or something wrong with that. I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna check the history real quick, see. I wouldn't doubt she has some. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay, yeah, I knew it. Ew. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki had a problem finding words. I guess I could try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. Voice breaking, chattering, must keep playing. Well, I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think... Wait, did I just skip something? Okay, yeah, I thought I skipped something. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to that. Or it, whatever. Sayori. Oh! I like this one, Samus. It has a nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Doesn't that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I'll like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel weird things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Oh crap, I didn't mean that. I wonder how high it goes. Just not that very far. I'm not sure that is exactly how it works. And then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you're into in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving in some thoughts? Oh, well, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might get hurt at some point. Heh. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's an unexpected poet. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Hey, it is? Maybe I'm getting a little better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Samus. I should go write that down, then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection make me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. They come in, They share a hurry. Okay. Do you want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Well, that was nice. Sorry, bro, I don't know what that says. Thank you for coming, dude, or dudette. How you doing today, bro? This isn't. I speak English. Sorry, bro. I don't know if that's even a different language. I don't know. I'm imagining it says hi. So hi, bro. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Yeah, guys. I gotta say for the record, I really did like that poem. Like Sayori, that was a really good job. Good job, Sayori. You computer-generated person. Oh shoot, she might have heard that. Oh no. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing it is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Haha! Don't get ahead of yourself. Well, she does do that anyways. Sayori always had a habit of being obsessed with someone before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if that is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica. Oh, me. Hi again, Samus. How is the riding going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. I can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about a literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in the head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she wouldn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Heh, you completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's kind of just a hunch, but, well... Jeez, Monica, what the frick? You dirtbag. Alright, sure, man, I would... Yeah, oh shoot, I didn't mean that. Well, nice attempt to draw us towards you, Monica, but that was just a jerk move right there. Well, that's not really anything wrong with that. Oh shoot, am I skipping some? Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Hello, I'm Russian. I decided to heal from other people and become the first to write comment. I hope you are pleased, but paying attention to the mistakes. Bro, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you liked the stream. Thanks for being the first comment, man. It's rough. It's been rough lately. Not many viewers. Almost hit 150 subs, so if you could subscribe, I don't even care if you ever come back in, man. I hope you do, man. That would be freaking great. But like, yeah, cool. Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming around. If you want to stick around, whatever. I hate to see, man, I'm doing my thing where, like, I'm even careless, but it's mostly because, like, I've basically given up on my YouTube channel. Like, things have been so crappy lately. It's really hard for me to keep going. But, thanks for coming by. Or staying. Anyways. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, green, red, green, blue, an endless of meaningless noise. Did I skip? I don't know if I skipped a word or not. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, and sighing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? I already know, like, the ending of the game and stuff, but what the frick? Load me? Load you. Load you. Does she mean click on her name? I ain't gonna screw with that, only I don't know what the frick that is. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing. Sorry, my eyes just tripped out. Sorry. It's almost like magic. The way I write those lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to see what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or controversial with the reading. Shoot, my Yuri voice came in for some reason. So putting it that way, but not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what you might change your mind. Thanks, Monica. I'm gonna save my game right now. Thanks, Monica. You never know what you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm changing Monica's voice. I can't do freaking. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading here each other's poems, right? This is way better. This is a way better voice. I'm doing this. I have something extra to plan today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need to worry about making more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I have designed some pamphlets we'll give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you would understand. We're going to be performing. Crap. Performing? Monica. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're all going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori putting it on all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I really signed up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. Crap. No, Sayori. I gotta go back to March. I can't. I don't know, man. Her voice is so familiar to the others, but like, similar, not familiar. I don't know. Maybe I could do a less. This is like, I understand why they're coming out from where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's just a lot for her to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole full room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Sorry. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's all those reasons we're all here in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. You? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else. His expectant face sigh. I guess I really have no choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Oh shoot, did not do that. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to perform a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off helping everybody feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to her specific poem she had in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is that something she's done before, or is it simply in nature? I glance around at me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on the face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her fingers and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transforms into sharp... Jeez, my stupid headphones wrapping around my neck like a noose. Excuse me, huh? Intense. Into syllables of fierce and a confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she indicates with perfect timing. But most of this must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed into her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri's neck snaps back into reality. Yuri snaps back. Where did I see neck? Jeez. I don't know. Monica's doing this to me, I can tell. Anyways, snaps back in reality and glances around her, as if she had bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserved. Or, I think that's what that said. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'll be next. I'm next. Okay, that sucks. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ah ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Hee. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. And if I were to read this on paper, probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out from Sayori's voice always gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Samus liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems that won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery and wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Hee. Monica. Oh crap, I read the name and I don't know why I read the name and I was like, oh, that's my line. Monica. I don't know what's wrong with me, please help me. Sorry, you probably think like, what the frick is wrong with me? Just completely stopped for no reason. Crap. Alrighty. The next time I'm going to make, okay, and I skipped it. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Samus. It's not like I can ever compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Samus lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a section of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applaud anyways. Sorry, I'm really not good at as everyone else. Don't worry about it as so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that it'll prove over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Her voice I always screw up on the first one. Even though she's my favorite of all the characters, I screw her voice up most of the entire time. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly getting out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Well, was Monica who said that? Was it Monica who said that? Because you're presenting. ... Oh, Natsuki, you're the best. And you're fictional, and I'm stupid. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put it on whenever I face what I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea. I don't know, I'm like making up words of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so you let me know ahead of time when we are reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I've already pleasantly surprised that you're putting it all in the effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's enough for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I said there's no way that I'll be able to find the statements through the answer of Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? It's okay, Samus. You don't have to say that. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was just thinking of something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Walking home with Yuri? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ah, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that never's going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just had to think about it. It's not long before you need me, and you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I left feeling awkward. But it was kind of my fault for trapping me with such an awkward conversation. Weird. I'm making up words. I swear. I'm actually going insane. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? This game sets you up for failure, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's crazy. Frick. We're gonna choose Natsuki when we're doing the festival thing. So, you know, we're gonna do Kawaii. Holiday. Oh, that's her. Dang it. Dazzle. Dang it. Cute. Puppy. Marshmallow. Kitty. Spark. Oh, dang it. Two. Swirl. Okay. No, that would be her. Calm. Anger melody. Bubbles. Bubbles? Yes. Okay. Pink. Smile? Ah. Nibble. Yes. Milk. Yes. Flower. Nah. Suicide. Definitely not. Okay. Impatient. Impatient? No, that's her. Fun. Climax. Ugh. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, no, sorry, why am I acting disgusted? Anyways. Nature, not good. Kiss, yeah, it's definitely her. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in, too. Where are you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Maybe, remember, this club won't be here if it wasn't for me. If it wasn't for all of you. God, what? What? I swear. Okay, so, like, wait, I feel like it said me. I don't know why. I think I have a theory. My theory is probably incorrect, and I'm just retarded and don't know how to read. But, you know, it could be true. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out in the festival, too. Well, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but the whole day of school, we're going to get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. Sound kind of like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific to be looking forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You all people? Of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's alright, it's in your name. Mom, Ika? Wow, well, smart, Natsuki. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's go focus. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hee. Fine. Wrong voice. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hands in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. It's fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worryingly glanced at Sayori before turning back and towards everyone else. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'm just getting something from my neck. It really hurts for some reason. But the conversation has been disparaged, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Samus, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but it seems a bit downcast today. Ah, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Samus. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really does this. She's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it down. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, but I can also care about well-being of my club members. You know. Maybe I'll try talking to her or something myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time. Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Samus. Me? How on earth would you come with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier around since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light when she turns on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She is always full of sunshine. It's not like any difference now that it's always been. Wait, it's not any difference now that it has always been. Hee hee. You're so funny, Samus. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do you know? What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should probably forget what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I didn't click history. Oh, I did actually. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her. When she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I can't hear. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about it. About her. And have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one who's behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do. Goodness, why did I do that? I didn't mean it. That's a lot of saves. I only really use one, but, you know, other people have other ways of doing other things. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and I sit on the one next to hers. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Well, how were you even able to tell what I was thinking about that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on the posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just being a little uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I talked about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, it's quite romantic. So sorry. I didn't mean to say something that stupid. It's not that I just didn't want you to misunderstood. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Samus, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how much you may know them. So do you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside doesn't match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, but I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you didn't really need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware, and that is, I think that you would never be, she would, what did I see? How did I see that you would never? She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. I'm the one who brought it up, Yuri. Would I be okay with something I brought up? I wouldn't have brought it up. Think, Sayori. Come on! Think about Sayori, man. Or woman. Come on. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom, why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was thinking about talking about with Sayori. Natsuki. Finally! Huh? This one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. She just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Or, are you sure that's not what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you can trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinions just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At that rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. I know you finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyways, here's what I wrote. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that you make your heart leap. That makes your heart leap in a way you thought and had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, see you free in my windy sail. I remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be on the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I don't know why that line trips me over. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way I thought left you long ago. In a way you thought left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. That was pretty good, Natsuki. I'm sorry I had to ruin it with that one stupid line. Dang. Yeah. I felt like that cat poem about the negative things. I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after her and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic we could have us both write about or something, or whatever. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess I might end up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with that once in a while. But at the very least, it was good practice. Yeah, I agree. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I was kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. This must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinions is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just means that you respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. Wait, was that I or? I respect your opinion. Okay, well. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. I've moved millions of years in the making. I freaking hate in cursive, Yuri. That's like the only problem with you. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky can expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds are endless enigma. The easiest to get lost in. And law. I'm sucky. I'm so bad. No, dang it! Frick! No! Son of a gun. I didn't mean to click that. Frick, Yuri. I'm sorry. Yuri, I'm sorry. Yuri. Trying to pick my pencil up. My pencil is what hit the button. I was messing around with my pencil, like twiddling it in my hand, and it fell on the button. I was aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare for the differences in our writing styles. The process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's not surprised that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not bad to read about something simple on an occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. Oh! You're making new friends, I guess. That's just what I was hoping. That makes me happy, really happy. And I know you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Samus. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry guys, got a text. Sorry guys, this is where everything starts to get a little crazy, guys. I'm definitely going to get to the crazy part today. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the class, humming to herself. Monica. Alright guys, it's getting near, but not too near, because I still gotta do the whole part with, okay. Hi Samus, have you thought about what you want to submit at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give in some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. I like it, Samus. Really? Hey, Draven. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So I think that is a compliment. If you say so. Yep. But any chance you have read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sorta. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be easier of a poem to explore. Anyway, I'll show my poem with you right now, okay? Alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but with all else I failed me. With all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the timid sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between my fingers and forefinger. Between the thumb and forefinger. A hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess so. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a blow, and with a breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's always paradoxical. It's kind of paradoxical. Yeah, nobody is here, bro. Monday afternoon, doing some Doki Doki, nobody's here, it's cool. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, that's one thing I noticed. My name is not Seamus, but no, I do not play Minecraft. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, now would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find the other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. It's cool, bro. It's all cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to... I don't know actually which specific folder it is that. I gotta keep my files open anyways. You gotta go to a funeral? Sorry for your loss, bro. See you later, bro. Hope that, goes okay. So, bro, I gotta say, go to the character file where the character file was, is Piz. So, wait, so, when all the weird stuff starts going to file, does it just go into my character files? Because I'm assuming that's where it's gonna go. Well, I got my character files open anyways. It's, hanging out down there. Because instead of just telling you what the writing is good or bad, or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Okay, then where is it, bro? I don't freaking... Dialogue generator? Did you guys... The frick even is this? Whatever. You guys got freaking DDLC down. Okay, well. I guess that doesn't exist, so. Well, you know, I'll see something going into my... Wait a minute. Son of a... What the frick? Okay, properties. Screw it, I don't really care. I still got a while until any of that crap happens. I already know it, so then... It's almost as if you're having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. So that's me or you say something strange wrong, huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, what is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't human today. To it. You stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everybody's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Well, where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she wanted to pee. Natsuki, please show us some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Oh, all the times to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. That we can... and we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accept! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poster pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, I can't even tell anymore. I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell that things are even harder on her when she's around. When she's not around. That may not be the case. But that may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk and focuses and started nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Samus. The one who's truly useless. Ha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could probably help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Ha, and Monica is suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to this suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would handle the baking on your own. Samus may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! Well, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Samus to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? And just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Samus to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance spending any time with me yet, you know. I'm sure that he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Samus, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Do-do-do. Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it would be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it probably would use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You definitely agree. Just a minute. You said you were going That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's hard not to feel... bad. So, that's everyone, right? Everyone else we need to talk to? No, that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everyone else except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't really think that counts. What about you, Samus? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big of a deal or anything. Or maybe just not that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come with something for her to do, and then nobody offers to help. That doesn't mean Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with worried expressions. Look. Natsuki goes over and pulls her hand over Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you are really the most talented one here. And you're going to help me make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for some people for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the one surprised. Monica and I also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even though it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried something Sayori would say at the time. Like this. Like this. And memento, sorry people. Friggin', I hate when my Discord is like this. Ree! What is this crap? This is really annoying me. Okay, I'm done with that. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I've stayed here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door between each other. Oh, where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I had no idea that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I've given you my number, okay? You better not think it weird or something. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could ever have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, yeah, because your dad friggin' beats you. It's horrible. That's, that moment when you feel sympathetic for a virtual character. Whew, that got me there for a moment. Yeesh. Anyways, I just wanted to complain for a second. We, have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll, text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you would better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like that I'd act like that in front of other people. Like I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I've never able to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. So, see you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I'm pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. And this chance that might have something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will have to tell. But until then, I won't be able to get my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki coming up. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We said to each other after exchanging numbers to double check. It turned into a conversation. She almost a different personality on the phone, uses a ton of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I can kind of saw that coming. How long has this stream been? I mean, I started since like 12. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop when the thing happens. You know what I mean by that. You know, the thing. You know, the thing. Anyways, because that's happening really soon, so. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like that we text each other all the time or anything, but I've never worried about her in the back of my mind. I had been. Oh my gosh, I'm doing horrible. Anyways, between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki came over. Rather than asking, I simply said, coming over. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knocked on her door, but before entering it. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The other house is quiet. The house is quiet. Why did I say the other? I'm so stupid. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in a room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Samus. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Jeez. You haven't been coming over like this for a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over yet today? Oh, that was her. Dang it. Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's the only nature for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's right. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in random directions. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Samus. Huh? Why can't you just let me be like I always be? Then, it's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. I grab soy sauce by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Samus. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hee. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Samus? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people's put their energy into caring to waste by them having them spend it to me? And it's on me. I'm stupid. That's what it feels like. It's that why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm just in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is this that you've never told me about this? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Samus. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to care. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels sometimes nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swooped down onto my head. Ah, that's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everybody in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Huh. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Samus, there's nothing at all. The only thing you could ever have helped is if everything could be as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Ugh. I make you join a literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by the heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you come in and I make you hurt too? I'm just weak and selfish, and that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Samus. Sayori, I don't care if you felt selfish. I'm feeling happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other way. Samus. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arm remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Samus. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. It makes things feeling go away. I'll make these feelings go away. I misread that. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms away around me in return. Puts her, okay, whatever. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of these feelings, Samus. The only thing I'm not feeling today, the only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It is what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes, but if I could spend the whole day out here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't! If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come with me and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good idea for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh, guys. It's hurting my heart. It's hurting my heart. It's tugging my strings right now. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. Well, we just got to get past Natsuki. And then go to the next day. And then bam. And then it's going to happen. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. Besides, it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I'm expecting, but I see Natsuki is in something rather than her school uniform. Totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel weird, so awkward today already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so be weird, just you're not. Okay, well, friggity frack. Friggity frack, click clack. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way just to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to bring. You bought everything I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad. I'm going to count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Samus? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. Ha! I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yes, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's all because I'm small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate me? Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I was proving people wrong with it. It was the only thing I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of things I gotta teach you. Haha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was trying to be a little nicer, you know. And because I have a mature and sexy figure, just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you treat me like, Natsuki catches her words and face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that you are tons of guys who are in body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? You just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Y'all just. Ugh. I have popcorn kernel in the back of my throat. How have 3 hours that I've almost been playing not have... Ugh. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Samus. Natsuki smiles devilishly. Please spare me. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decided to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally started to pull things out of her bag, so we got started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn on every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to use it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I didn't mess up her precious baking. Samus, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going into the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the kitchen. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That's very ungentlemanly of me. crap. Cribbity crow crumb crabs. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we going to are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. Oh no, that's way too masculine. She's like the opposite of masculine. Come on, you're not putting any heart into it. Can you at least try to have fun? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty cool. See? It's not baking. It's not like baking. It's just about following instructions. The presentation is what you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it. It's just end up looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring too. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, I'm getting there. We were using an electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. That icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Okay, look here. Natsuki grabs her whisk from me and starts to use her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Actually, guys, I'm not gonna wait to the part. So here's what's gonna happen. Let's just save my game. I'm gonna go to the main menu here because I'm done. Main menu. Okay, so I'm gonna stop now, but I'm gonna give my voice a break, everything a break, my mind a break, and so like around 7 or 6, I will continue the stream. I will continue Doki Doki. So that's how that's gonna go, and quite sapal. Yeah, cool. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. We'll be playing some more Doki Doki.